Canada, Impact Wrestling presents Countdown to Rebellion.
Live on Impact Plus, YouTube, and Fight. A sold-out crowd is filing in here at the Rebel Entertainment Complex in Toronto. This is the Countdown to Rebellion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one, Heath and the War Machine, Rhino!
And Tom, we are here at the Rebel, and we got the red-headed Rebel, and of course always flanked by the War Machine to kick things off here in Toronto.
What a setting this is here at the Rebel Entertainment Complex in Toronto. Our first time back in the six since 2019's Rebellion pay-per-view held in this very building, and tonight promises to be historic. We are guaranteed to crown two new world champions.
Your opponents, Champagne Singh and the Indian Lion, Shera!
This match is a rematch from 2 weeks ago on BTI, where Champagne Singh and Shera came up short against Heath and Rhino. But I understand for a fact Champagne Singh has got a couple ideas up his sleeve, and
he's got a couple of bottles of cologne up his sleeve too. Because I mean, all up to Toronto, but yeah, you know, I don't blame him.
Wow, you're making a lot of friends here. I understand that Champagne Singh has been lobbying heavily for the Raptors training facility here in Toronto to remove the OVO logo and to put Champagne Singh's face right on the side of it. So he's already making enemies with Drake.
I think we already, you know, we can. He can afford it. The guy is rolling in the Benjamins, baby. This is Champagne. This ain't the Singh you're used to seeing. This is Champagne Singh, the highest roller you've ever seen.
I understand what you're saying, but the last time out between these two teams, as I mentioned on BTI, Champagne Singh, I think, got a little too cocky. He tried to pay off and Rhino so that they would just give him the victory and do whatever he wanted. That didn't happen, and Shera got gored for his troubles.
I mean, look, hey, that happens. Negotiation tactics, all the great tycoons figure that out as they go. He's new money, if you will. You know what I mean? He's new to this. He's gonna get it. He's a smart man. And I believe in this go-around, the strategy lies in the mind of Champagne Singh and, of course, the Lion Shera.
So here we go. It's Heath and Champagne Singh to get things started, and you may have noticed the money in the hand of Champagne Singh. I was going to say the Ultimate X high above the ring. Yes, the Impact World Tag Team title match between Ace and Bay and the Motor City Machine Guns will kick off Rebellion live at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Take a look here, and what a night we have for you here as you see the Ultimate X there for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. ABC defend against the historic, the most impactful tag team ever in this company, the Motor City Machine Guns. But not only that, the design take on the team of Joe Hendry, Dirty Dango, and returning to the ring for the first time in 9 years, Santino Marella. And the X Division Championship is on the line in a triple threat elimination match as Trey Miguel defends against Jonathan Gresham and Speedball Mike Bailey.
Heath all over Singh here. Also still to come at Rebellion, it is Eddie Edwards versus PCO. In this match, you win by putting your opponent in the casket and closing the lid. It is a last rites match. Also, Team Bully versus Team Dreamer. Years of friendship is gone. It all explodes in hardcore war. Also, part of our historic night, we will crown a new Impact World Champion as Steve Macklin battles Kushida. And in our main event, we will also crown a new Knockouts World Champion as Jordan Grace battles Deonna Purrazzo.
As the Rebel comes unglued for Rhino. These fans know the history this man brings to any ring he steps in, but now he's stepping to the Indian Lion.
As I mentioned the last time out between these two, Rhino got the better of Shera. The Indian Lion's got to have something new in store here this evening.
I've said it time and time again, that just the Indian Lion Shera, just look at him, the sheer massive humanity. Now, talking a little trash to the War Machine.
Shots here by Shera and Rhino back and forth. Two big bulls going at it.
There's a lot of girth in that ring right now.
Oh! little under 25 minutes now until Rebellion begins live at 8 p.m. Eastern on pay-per-view and Fight. It's also available for purchase via Impact's YouTube channel in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and South Korea.
Right now, the Indian Lion getting this Toronto crowd warmed up, baby, for Rebellion. As Rhino fighting back out of this corner.
Off the ropes. Oh, and Shera leveled by Rhino. Shera whipped into the corner. Shoulder first right into the midsection.
Warm up for the main event there, the Gore. And Rhino might be looking for it early here. Wait.
Thinking about the Gore, they got him to win last time out. And Champagne Singh took Rhino off his feet, did enough there from outside the ring. Crept up on Rhino while his back was turned.
What I tell you, getting better and better. The strategy is in the mind of Champagne Singh. He gave him a chance. He gave him a chance to walk out handsomely paid, but they refused. And now you're going to pay for it.
The tag made Champagne Singh into the matchup. If you had Champagne Singh money, what's the first thing you would buy?
Singh money, that's a dream, baby, to have that Singh money. First thing I'd buy, can I buy a new commentating firm?
What?
Can I? I know, like, you can't buy people, but anyway.
No, you can't.
A man
You
can
can't do
dream.
that.
A man can dream, ladies and gentlemen. But first, I gotta get that Singh money. Maybe I'll go hang out with him after the show here. Get a couple of stock tips from him, maybe.
You're the worst tag made.
Now, the Indian Lion. Look, you don't see Rhino in jeopardy like this too often.
Yeah, but the only reason it happened is because he was lining up for the Gore, and Singh came around and attacked him from behind from the outside.
Hey, you know, it's a tag team contest. Got to have eyes in the back of your head.
Shera was trying to make this personal there, screaming right in the face of Heath. Oh, and a big clothesline there by Rhino. And now Rhino trying to crawl to his corner. Can he make the tag?
Heath wants in the red-headed rebel.
Oh, and Shera blasting Heath off the apron and into the barricades.
Another sound strategy from the team of Raj and Shera here. Excuse me, Champagne. Oh my God, I had a Freudian slip there.
I know.
You're
gonna pay for that.
Make sure he didn't hear me. Delete that from the broadcast.
There's interest, there's royalties you're gonna own.
Fair enough. I deserve that.
Champagne Singh all over Rhino at this point.
And like I said, things have turned around from the last outing between these two teams.
Like, considering we talked about how Rebellion is opening up Ultimate X for the Impact World Tag Team titles, Ace and Benny. Sitting machine guns. Both these teams trying to stand out in the tag team ranks. Tag made, and now Heath is into the fray.
The red-headed rebel in the rebel right before Rebellion.
One half of the former Impact Tag Team Champions alongside Rhino.
Turning things up here. You know they're going to have their eyes set on that Ultimate X match, like you just said.
Oh! Power slam there by Heath. Goes after Shera and sends him out of the ring.
Doesn't even let Shera step foot into the ring.
Oh! And now Singh into the top turnbuckle. He missed. Here's the cover. Oh, and Shera ripped Heath off the cover.
Hey, great wherewithal from Shera there. As watch out, Heath!
Shera needs attention. Singh, feet on the rope. Shera with the assist.
Here are your winners, Champagne Singh and the Indian Lion, Shera!
Singh and Shera stole this one from Heath and Rhino.
Oh, baby, bust out the bubbly. The strategy was solid. The victory was all but foretold, baby. Champagne Singh knows the score.
And Champagne Singh thinks he's soaking in adulation right now.
He should be. Wait!
Gore! Gore!
No!
Rhino gets some revenge. Just getting started here on the countdown to Rebellion. As we mentioned this evening at Rebellion will be historic because tonight we determine a new Impact World Champion in the wake of heartbreak for the Walking Weapon.
Josh Alexander is out indefinitely with a torn triceps. This changes everything for Sacrifice. This changes everything for the Impact World Championship. What does this mean for Impact Wrestling.
Steve Maclin has had his sights set on the Impact Wrestling World Championship since his debut in 2021. Maclin overcame obstacle after obstacle after obstacle and was set to face Josh Alexander at Rebellion for the Impact Wrestling World Championship. Impact Wrestling quickly announced that on April 16th in Toronto, Canada, Steve Maclin will face Kushida at Rebellion to determine who the new Impact Wrestling World Champion will be.
A year's hard work of reconnaissance and figuring every single thing about you. Gone. The mission is still the same. Different plan, different opponent, same mission.
Kushida, another product of the famed Can-Am Dojo under Scott D'Amore, is a six-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion.
の会社を辞めて本当に無一文で何の後ろ盾もなくカナダウィンザーに来てカンナムレスリングスクールスコット・ダモールの
It was New Japan's Battle in the Valley, where we got to see a little taste of what Kushida is capable of. His hoverboard lock has been devastating as of late.
And people thought Kushida had my number at Sacrifice. Just because I tapped out so quick.
どっちが、インパクトワールドチャンピオンにふさわしいか決めようともちろん倒す自信があります。
I got what I wanted. And I got to see who Kushida is.
348 days he has reigned as the Impact World Champion. He unfortunately must relinquish the Impact World Championship.
Now, neither of you can take this championship from me right now, but I have too much respect for that man, for that locker room, for this company, for everyone that's held this championship before me to not stand here with my chin up and relinquish this championship.
God, do what you should be doing. Hand me that title. Because we know this is how it was gonna go. That title was going straight from Josh to me. You're so damn cocky. Just a couple weeks ago, this man right here, Kushida, made your ass tap out! And you want me to hand you this championship belt? Well, that's not happening here today, and it's not happening unless you win it in this ring. Enjoy the spotlight while you're in it, because it's not gonna last very long.
Kushida in the hoverboard lock! Oh, now look at this! Kushida over the top! Alexander's era has come to a close! At Rebellion, we crown a new Impact World Champion!
Well, before we find out who our new world champion is, our first championship match of the night takes place right now as the Coven defend the Knockouts World Tag Team titles against the Death Dolls.
So we get set for this championship match here on the Countdown to Rebellion. Let's take a look at the taglines. The Coven defeated the Death Dolls for the titles in their first match as a team. It's believed by the Death Dolls that the dark magic of Wild and King led to the disappearance of Taya Valkyrie. Important to note that Jessica and Rosemary have only teamed together once before as a duo as part of the Death Dolls. They did get a victory in that outing. Can they capture the championship here on the Countdown to Rebellion?
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the Knockouts World Tag Team Championship. Set for one fall, introducing first the challengers, Rosemary and Jessica, the Death Dolls.
Now, Ray, when I mentioned the dark magic that's been at play from the Coven, a lot of people might point to the history between Rosemary and the person we once knew as Havoc. Well, Havoc went into the dark realm and out came Jessica. It's been an entirely different personality, and Jessica has gone towards this dark magic, but for some reason, Rosemary and Jessica, they're blocked from getting into the realm.
Much to the chagrin of Rosemary, who's relied on that power for much of her career. What happens here tonight with the titles on the line?
Your opponents are the defending Knockout World Tag Team Champions, Taylor Wilde and Kylie King, the Coven.
Ray, well, you're a former tag team champion. champion, can you articulate how rare it is for a team to win championship gold in their first outing as a team?
Incredibly rare. Whether that speaks to the plan that Taylor Wilde maybe had in place before we ever even knew about it, or just maybe speaks to the power of this magic, of this foresight, of this whatever Taylor Wilde is conducting in her most recent evolution here at Impact Wrestling. Whatever it is greatly successful so far.
As you can see in the hands of Kylan King and Taylor Wilde, the cards tell them what to do, how to behave, what to do in the ring, how to conduct their business here in Impact Wrestling. They have been unpredictable. They have been upheaval. They have been chaos.
And that's exactly what they want you to perceive them as. It's all chaotic to us, to the layman, to those, to many, to their opponents as well. Those cards, that magic she wields, that lays out the entire story for Taylor Wilde and Kylan King. There is no mystery to them. They've already seen the outcome.
So here we go. This is Taylor Wilde to start things off against Rosemary. Two knockouts who helped pioneer the division. Taylor Wilde, one half of the inaugural Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, and now one half of the current Tag Team Champions. Meanwhile, Rosemary and Jessica, a lot of history, complicated as we were just talking about. Now it's Jessica who tags into the match.
Oh, let's not forget Taylor Wilde, who picked up a victory against Jessica not too long ago, thanks, of course, to some interference from her partner, Kylan King.
And Jessica, of course, still furious that she believes the Coven is responsible for the disappearance of Taya Valkyrie, wants to get her hands on both Wilde and King. And look at the matchup here, two powerhouses.
Some trash talk. Face to face, King and Jessica.
And Jessica, oh! Seeing eye to eye here with Kylan King, only in stature. And battling back and forth here with the Knockouts World Tag Team titles on the line.
I don't expect to see a whole lot of catch-style grappling here. This is going to be a lot of power on display.
Oh, was trying to set up for the sick driver early there. Big back elbow there by Jessica. And Jessica sending King over the top rope and lands on her feet.
King lands on her feet. The long legs of Kylan King coming into play.
Oh, God! Kick right to the side of the head.
That's right, baby.
I heard that all the way over here.
Kylan King, what an addition she has been to Impact Wrestling, a recent signing.
Literally exploding on the scene here as Jessica explodes into the face of Kylan King.
Gnarly headbutt there, and now whipping Kylan King into the Death Doll's corner. Tag made, and in comes Rosemary.
We talked about that stat that is part of the Death Dolls as we know them. Rosemary and Jessica haven't teamed a whole lot. There was a lot of involvement from Taya Valkyrie, but there is so much history between these two as people. But like you said, it's a very different arrangement as part of Decay.
Oh, and trying to bite the face of Kylan King clean off.
That's the calling card of Decay. Stay away, sharp teeth will bite.
Out of the corner. Oh, and Rosemary with a punch right to the chin of King. No! Wait a minute, went for a bite and a jawbreaker instead. Oh, and a big clothesline by King.
Coven have done their homework, or their sorcery, whichever has been more powerful.
Tag made, and in comes Taylor Wilde. They're on the brink of a historic night here. Oh! And Rebellion, unprecedented in the history of major professional wrestling. Here's the cover. To retain the tag team titles in a kick-out.
Now Taylor Wilde is pummeling down on Rosemary, trying to protect herself here.
For the first time ever here at Rebellion, once begins live at 8 p.m. Eastern on pay-per-view and Fight. We are guaranteed to have two new world champions crowned this evening. Oh, and now Rosemary set in the middle turnbuckle by Wilde.
That's right, Tom. I mean, I've been in this business a while. You've been at this a long while. Never seen anything quite like this. Two world champions both vacated here, it's going to be absolutely historic, unprecedented. As right now,
And a shot there by Rosemary trying to get out of the corner, and Jessica has the official's attention. Now Rosemary can go after Wilde.
yeah, I don't think Jessica realizes how much chaos she's causing.
And a kick to the head of Rosemary.
Rosemary tried to take advantage, get out of that corner, but Kylan King shutting her down.
Kylan King, the illegal member of the Coven, making contact with the legal member of the Death Dolls.
And it has been all Coven for the last several minutes here.
Now Wilde going to continue the assault. In comes Kylan King. So the Coven using any means necessary in defense of their Knockouts World Tag Team titles this evening in Toronto.
All the pain, all the punishment. It has all been foretold in the cards as far as the Coven is concerned. Look out.
Oh! Launched by Kylan King.
Just tossing Rosemary.
Now Kylan King talking trash to Jessica on a suplex. Very smart, sending Rosemary into the Coven's corner.
I was just going to say that small thing there, but very important.
Cover, and a kick out. Don't miss Impact's return to Chicago for Spring Slugfest in less than 2 weeks on Friday, April 28th and Sunday the 29th. You can take advantage of Impact's Chicago Season Pass ticket to enjoy Spring Slugfest plus Chicago Heat in July and Bound for Glory in October. The Chicago Season Pass ticket is on sale now at ImpactWrestling.com.
The teamwork here continuing to pay dividends for the Coven.
Solid chemistry so far between Wilde and King, as we talked about, in limited opportunities in tag team action. And now Wilde using the bulk of the 5 count there amongst the ropes.
Yeah, Wilde knew exactly what she wanted when she recruited.
King's legal, cover on Rosemary, and the Death Dolls stay in it.
When she recruited Kylan King, and man, what a decision it was, what a team, what a formidable force they've been so far.
Oh! Spine first into the top turnbuckle. That kick to the head of Rosemary absolutely rocked her. Kylan King, as I mentioned, the illegal member of the Coven, making contact with Rosemary at the time.
Rosemary is desperate to get out of this corner to break free. Does so a little bit here. Can she keep fighting back? Get a tag to Jessica.
Desperately needs that tag. Swings with a big right now. Oh! Wilde! Wilde with the double knees.
Shutting down Rosemary.
Oh!
Now just flattening the former Knockouts World Tag Team Champion. Whoa, look out!
Rising from the mat, Rosemary. Oh!
And staring a hole through Taylor Wilde, not going down.
Oh, now Wilde once again, another forearm shot there, and I think I see Rosemary smiling and now welcoming the contact.
With a fire from the underworld, Rosemary comes back to life.
An exploder by Rosemary. Now Rosemary needs to make a tag to Jessica.
Rosemary, though, putting Taylor Wilde in between her and Jessica. Another obstacle is now both wrestlers looking to get a tag to their partners. King gets the tag.
Tag made, and in comes Jessica to meet King.
And now turning it up. Taking Kylan King off her feet.
And this is a battle Jessica wanted from the outset. Wanted King to tag into the matchup. Oh, elbow right to the skull. Oh, and now dumping King.
And now turning her attention to Taylor Wilde here. Whoa, using her as a weapon against her own partner. That was pretty sick. I'll admit it.
Splash off the ropes. Do we have new Knockouts Tag Champs? Oh, and a kick out by King.
Incredible resilience from Kylan King there.
And a tag made, in comes Rosemary. Could the Death Dolls be closing in on the Knockouts World Tag Team titles?
Rosemary finally gets her teeth on Kylan King.
Oh, and a spear! Do we have new champs?
This is it!
Cover! Oh, and a kick out by Kylan King!
look on the face of Rosemary says it all. It's rare that you see the Demon Assassin in disbelief.
Not often you see someone kick out a Rosemary's spear. I was setting up for some more offense there on Kylan King, able to escape.
King fighting back here.
Oh, and King with a boot to the face of Jessica. Some inadvertent contact as King was going after Rosemary. Rosemary avoiding the kick. Oh, now look at it. Wait a minute. Wild, I believe, made a tag. I don't know if Rosemary's aware. Oh, and another spear. Rosemary thought King was legal. Wild is legal. And Jessica had been taken out by the contact from King. Rosemary left in a 2-on-1. The Witch's Wrath helps McCoven retain the titles.
Here are your winners and still Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, The Coven.
Big night for the Knockouts this evening in Toronto. Following Mickie James' emotional address this past Thursday night on Access TV, tonight we're guaranteed to have a new Knockouts World Champion.
I think the last rodeo was a true test to myself. I really wanted to test myself against the entire locker room and show that I wasn't just waltzing in there and asking for a title shot. I truly deserved a title shot.
Mickie James is your new Knockouts World Champion.
The last rodeo may be over, but I really hope that in this run that I go down as the greatest Knockouts World Champion of all time.
Oh, shoulders down, James pins Slamovich. Shaw trying to catch James, and Purrazzo turns it around. James beats Shaw.
Unfortunately, the Knockouts World Champion, Mickie James, has sustained an injury.
Jordynne Grace had a world title shot, and of course, that Multiverse United was for Knockouts. That was a world title shot as well. That Rebellion is going to be Jordynne Grace, and the winner of the match at Multiverse United, and that'll be for the Knockouts World Championship. But if Mickie James is able to heal by that time, it will be a three-way.
What a powerbomb by Purrazzo!
The exclamation point that Queen's Gambit!
Purrazzo is going to Rebellion!
To be honest, I wasn't expecting a Knockouts World Championship match at Rebellion, but that doesn't mean I'm not prepared.
I know Deonna's waiting too, but Deonna and I have had very different journeys. I've been waiting on my rematch since I lost the title at Hard to Kill to Mickie, but now I know with certainty that I'm going to get my rematch at Rebellion.
The only question now is, am I going to face just Jordynne Grace or Mickie James and Jordynne Grace?
Rebellion right around the corner. Unfortunately, I am not cleared to compete at Rebellion. Deonna, Jordan, it's your time now.
Jordynne Grace has never defeated the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo.
Deonna, a lot has changed since the last time we wrestled.
With this blank canvas, I am going to create a new, a better age of the virtuosa. And at Rebellion, you're looking at a 3-time Knockouts World Champion.
What I'm starting to learn is that I can't focus on what I can't control. So I'm going to focus on what I can control, which is at Rebellion, regaining the Knockouts World title and becoming a 3-time Knockouts World Champion.
Well, it's never easy to step away, but that has guaranteed us a brand new champion tonight.
Tonight is unprecedented in the history of major professional wrestling. For the first time ever, we can guarantee 2 new world champions will be crowned this evening in Toronto. Rebellion starts now.